Hey everyone, and welcome back to BCR. In this video today, we're going to compare two of the top reviewed robot vacuums on the market. But why are we doing this? Why robot vacuums? Why are we not doing traditional vacuums?
Why?
Well, stay tuned for that. Robot vacuums in particular are a favorite, not just with pet owners, but among anyone who wants to keep their home clean without hassle. You may think to yourself, why do I need a robot vacuum? Why would I want that whirring around my house? It's not that hard to just run a traditional vacuum back and forth. But what many don't consider is that robot vacuums were designed to do exactly what traditional vacuums can't do. Think about how often you really feel like cleaning your house. Yeah, me neither. Floor cleaning is just one of those chores that takes up so much time, it hurts your back. It's really no wonder that most of us can't be bothered to do it on a regular basis, or even on an irregular basis sometimes. Because who among us wouldn't rather be doing anything else than running a vacuum across the floor? The mess is just going to happen again anyways, right? When you have a robot vacuum, you don't have to wait for the cleaning inspiration to strike. You can just program the vacuum and let it do the work for you. Something else that's good to keep in mind for all you pet owners out there, if you have a lovable animal at home who also happens to shed a lot or make a mess, a vacuum robot saves you time by cleaning up messes from pet hair, spilled food, all that good stuff without you having to lift a finger. So it just goes without saying that anyone who owns a pet should also have a robot vacuum. Just cuts down the amount of work you have to do. Shedding animal hair doesn't even have a chance to pile up because the robot was regularly going over floors after you set it. So the vacuums don't just clean efficiently, they make the cleaning process effortless. We already know that the Roomba and the Roborock are two of the best choices when it comes to quality robot vacuums. But is there one that sticks out just a little bit more? Which of these guys is going to clean up that mess in your kitchen faster than you can say, I'll get to it tomorrow? So let's answer these questions together. We're going to take a closer look at who outperforms who when it comes to ease of use, navigation, and most importantly, cleaning performance. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so starting off with cleaning. The Roborock S5 is very versatile. It has powerful suction and a long battery life. It also has mopping capabilities, which is unusual for robot vacuums. But to be honest, this is a much better vacuum than it is a mop. During tests, it did pretty well mopping over lightly soiled areas, but it struggles with deeper stains. And actually, if you turn the vacuum over, you can see the mopping addition is really just a damp cloth as opposed to an actual mop. But what can you do? It's only 13 inches wide and it was designed to be a powerful vacuum, not so much a carpet shampooer. And there's no problem with the dry vacuum feature at all, though. That's really the job it was created for. It's amazing at sucking up dirt, other messes like that when you program it to that setting. It occasionally needed to run over some spots more than once if there was larger debris to pick up, but in general, it just leaves spotless floors in its wake. And a lot of that is thanks to its suction. The Roomba 960 has a built-in cleaning preferences menu, and this is going to let you customize the number of times that the vacuum cleans a single room. This also comes in handy because the Roomba doesn't have the most powerful suction in comparison to its competition, in comparison to the Roborock. But it does have these silicone brushless rollers that are very helpful, and they're really just the best when it comes to pet hair because they're tangle-free. You don't have to do battle removing the mess that you wanted to avoid touching in the first place when you were using a robot vacuum. Also, dirt detecting features help get a better clean for your house by just assisting the vacuum, recognizing high traffic spots and boosting air power when it goes over it multiple times. Okay, so who's the winner of this first round? We're going to have to give this one to the Roborock just because of its versatility and its higher suction power. It's just undeniable. The Roomba does have more tech features, which is great, but ultimately the Roborock is slightly more powerful and it is the one more likely to clean up those smashed Cheerios in your carpet before you even realize you stepped on them. Okay, so ease of use is our next category, and this is our favorite one because these tests, what we really tried to do here was these tests really tried to determine which of these vacuums did the better job of making cleaning easier, which makes the process more streamlined, which makes it easier on you, so you just have to do less work in general. So convenience really is the name of the game.
It's just that housework gets me down.
So let's start again with the Roborock. This vacuum operates via the Me Home app or the My Home app, depending on how you pronounce that. It has tons of features that you can play with. You can set up and customize which zones of your house you want cleaned, how often you want them cleaned, and what setting to switch to for each area, you name it. Plus, as an added bonus, the Roborock is also compatible with Alexa and the Google Home app, so you can set it to respond to voice commands for added convenience. The Roomba vacuum requires very little maintenance, and it can automatically recharge itself as needed. It'll run itself for about 70 to 75 minutes before taking itself home to recharge in its port. You can schedule by voice control, also with Alexa or Google Home or the iRobot Home app. And in the app, you have several modes to choose from. There's even a clean map report, so you can see where your Roomba has been, what it's been doing, how well it's cleaned. There's how-to videos, so learning how to program the vacuum, it really is foolproof. And as an added perk, the Roomba has dustbin alerts, so when the dustbin is full, you can either stop the cleaning cycle to empty the container or you can pause the machine. So, the winner. Who wins this round? This was really difficult to narrow down because when it comes to ease of use, both vacuums have equally worthwhile features. They have equally straightforward apps, equally straightforward voice control, easy home mapping. Unfortunately,
we have a tie.
There's just not a clear winner. So this round is a tie, guys. Okay, so our third and final category is navigation. Let's get into what is arguably the coolest feature of robot vacuums in general, which is how they navigate themselves. Both vacuums we're talking about today obviously self-navigate around your home, unassisted, hopefully not their home, but which one does the better job? So let's start again with the Roborock first. Navigation is probably not the Roborock's strongest point, unfortunately. Tests showed it was pretty inconsistent when it came to zigzagging itself through the house and around different obstacles. But because it has pretty good climbing abilities, carpet boost, strong suction, the Roborock performs really great on carpets, but only if they're less than an inch thick. Anything more than that can kind of trip it up, so that's kind of a bummer. In contrast, the Roomba 960 got top marks when it came to clearance and obstacle avoidance. This really does an amazing job of navigating itself around obstacles, the best that we've seen. Even in the midst of clutter, it never even comes close to bumping into anything, but at the same time, it can avoid stairs. It has a sensor that does that. The best part of this really is the convenience it gives you. You don't have to worry about preparing the house to be cleaned first. You can just set off the vacuum and forget the rest. It'll take care of it. One of the best navigational features is actually pretty cool. As we mentioned this before, I think, the Roomba is clever enough to notice messes. So when this happens, it runs itself repeatedly over heavy traffic areas to ensure that they've been cleaned. So, the winner. Who wins this round? The clear winner of this round is the Roomba, obviously. While the Roborock may have stronger suction, the Roomba really is just smarter, for lack of a better word, and it's capable of self-navigating to where your floors need the most attention. It can just plow through messes and not get tripped up by obstacles, and you don't even have to think about it. From limbo contests to obstacle courses, we did just about everything to pit these vacuums against each other. The vacuums are the same size, 13.8 length and width, but the Roomba does have a bigger bin size, and it's compatible with both Alexa and Google Assistant, unlike Roborock, which is only going to be able to connect you with Alexa. Each one is also at a similar price point, so this isn't too much of a concern. But when you look at the overall big picture, the biggest differences come down to navigation and suction power. The fact that the Roborock has a mop doesn't really come into play here. As we said, it's not exactly meant for that. So the question still remains though, which robot vacuum should you buy? According to our tests, if you value powerful cleaning suction above everything else, if that's the most important thing, then the Roborock really is a solid choice. It's essentially the power of a Ferrari that's as quiet as an electric car. However, if you don't need Ferrari suction and you're looking for the best overall robot vacuum that cleans well, it's a breeze to program, it knows the boundaries of your house better than your in-laws, then we recommend the iRobot Roomba 960. So that about wraps up this robot vacuum face-off, and that's all we have for you guys today. So let us know if you agree with our comparison. We really want to hear your opinion. If you have experience with robot vacuums that maybe tops the ones that we just rated, just scroll down, leave a comment, and hit that thumbs up while you're down there. You never know, we might just review your suggestions, so you have nothing to lose. And if you like this video and you want to see more like them, go ahead, subscribe to our channel, and stay tuned because more best reviews are on their way. Thanks for watching.